Hey everybody, I hope you're swell. It's been a while since I've done one of these types of videos, just talking to you folks and sat down and just chilling, I guess. It's been a wild ride recently in the last couple of years. The channel has definitely, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It has slowed down, whether that be for the better or I don't know. But I think I think personally it's gone pretty well, putting more emphasis on the cinematics and started moving away from the Roblox content or gaming content with the more fast edits, the hyper edits in those types of videos. This in particular, this video, I guess it's not even going to be a video. It's more like a journal of me just talking. It's not going to be highly edited. There might be a few cuts here and there, but I'm trying to stay more grounded. And I think that's just a better way to go, in my opinion, the style for this video. Sitting down, you're going to hear me maybe stutter quite a bit because I've, not planned this at all, so get ready for that. I've just been reflecting quite a lot in the last couple years, especially in the last couple months. I keep coming back to the channel, and I'm not sure whether it's in the sometimes I wonder to myself, is it in the state that I want it to personally be in? And that can be a combination of different things because, in previous years where I've done Roblox content, weekly uploads and live streaming, I'd say I was obviously a lot more active in that area. I was pushing out uploads quite more frequently than I do nowadays. Nowadays, I upload maybe the odd 1 or 2 cinematics every month. And that's probably how much I do. But I'm very proud of them. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the direction that it's gone in that range of content. It's something I think I enjoy more, and of course that's how you want it to be. You want to do stuff, you want to do hobbies, or you want to go into work that suits more of your interests, and that's how everybody should be. The cinematic line of content has been something of very much my personal interest when it comes to history. You've seen a lot of videos on me kind of making it into more mini documentaries, like the Bamburgh Castle one and the Beaumaris Castle, the Alfred the Great statue. There's quite a lot in that region for documentary style videos. That's sort of where I want to take it more in the future, in the not too distant future either. Because next year, this year, I'm going into my 3rd year for my undergraduate degree, and that's in post-production. I've actually not talked about it too much on the channel. I remember talking about college at the time, 2 years ago, but now that I've been in uni the last 2 years, I've not really touched on it too much here on the channel. I've not really spoken about it, and that's just because of the streamline of content has just varied, and I think it's just way of life, I guess. It's just me going on a different journey, and I tell it differently, or I leave things out because maybe they're not necessary, or maybe I just don't know. Maybe I don't have the time to. But yeah, third year of my university degree, final year, going into it. I'm hoping quite strong. I'm quite confident. The second year was a different year. It was something I would describe more of a burnout stage. And what I mean by that is just when it came to assignments, I was very more on the demotivated type of in the demotivated zone. I was struggling a little bit. I got good grades, but it's just burnout, really. I was burned out. That's all I can describe it as. And what's interesting about that is my tutor was talking to me about this, actually. She said that the second year, when you go into a university degree, the second year is statistically always the year that most students feel the burnout, and it's the year where the grades are probably at its lowest. But that's only because you've been in education for so long, and you feel like right in the middle of it in uni. It's 3 years. It's not 2 years like college, unless you go into unless you in different circumstances it can be different, but traditionally 2 years in college and then 3 years in university. So yeah, burnout. I'm going into it quite strong, quite confident, which is always good. In September, that's when I'll be starting my final year, and this will be the pinnacle of my education, I guess. It's going to be quite big. It's an honours degree, doing the honours project, and there's a lot on the plate. There's a lot on the plate to get served, and a lot to be cooking. It's a scary time as well, don't get me wrong. Also quite scary. There's a lot that they're gonna put on us, but hey, you just gotta take it as it comes. Vlogmas as well, that's gonna be something I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle when December does come, because whilst I'm doing my 3rd year with my honours project and trying to balance life out with Vlogmas, it's going to be an interesting challenge, and probably one of the most challenging Vlogmases to come. And I'm actually kind of in a bit of a position. I guess you could say it's been more of a pit that I'm trying to claw myself out of. Is what I'm going to be doing for this year's Vlogmas, because here's the thing, Vlogmas becomes a little bit more. It definitely becomes more challenging every single year. Each year that passes, there's always something that I'm trying to. There's always something that I want to try to do better than the previous year and previous years before that. And I'm always trying to. I'm always trying to get very, very ambitious each year. There's more things I want to do. I have more things that I want to experiment with. And it gets very hard, and I have felt it quite on the increase in the last couple of years. Last year, the thing about last year, 2023 to 2024's Vlogmas was actually kind of a miracle. I will say it was kind of a miracle that it was that successful in terms of the style, design, and the aesthetic of the entire season. And the reason I say that is because I was struggling so much. I actually began the production for that Vlogmas in particular in, I think it was August time, or it might have been late July. I had it thought in my head for a long time. Long duration of the year. Pretty much half the year was spent dedicated to Vlogmas. That was how big it is. That was how big it was last year. And I remember having really difficult. I remember having difficulty spikes with July, August, and September. I had about 3 months where I didn't know what I wanted it, and maybe you could say that I overthink it, and that maybe I should just lay off it a little bit and just go a bit more simple. Thing is, though, I don't like going simple. Once I've done something before that was great, I want to go even beyond that the next time. So Vlogmas was, I'm surprised how well it came out. There was so much that I managed to experiment with, and so much that just came out just perfect, really. And we had 6 Vlogmas episodes. I think that was the most we've ever done since 2018, which was also 6 episodes. And yeah, apologies if I'm coming across a little bit less articulate with my words, or if I'm a little bit more slow, or it's just because I've not scripted any of this. Usually I would have scripted this and coming across a lot more articulate with the way of my language. And I think I'm doing an alright job. But when everything is in your head and you're trying to, it's like a library in your head and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what's best to choose from that set of books to talk about right now, and in what order in live time. But Vlogmas, this year is going to be, I'm not sure what to do. This is the thing, Vlogmas, I feel like it's a series that's so well embedded into my personality to the point where I feel like I can't abandon it, and I definitely want to keep doing it. But it's just in the next couple of years if I'm going to have time to do it, or if it will be up to the same scratch as I used to. And that is also that is always quite a difficult mindset. That is always quite a difficult idea to conceptualize a reality like that. But this whole video is going to be about Vlogmas at this point. Well, my whole personality is about Vlogmas at this point. I mean, each year about half my videos are Vlogmas, so maybe that's why. But I do love Vlogmas. I really do love Vlogmas. It's a fantastic time where we just all get together, and it's just everyone's very, very engaged, and everyone's nice. There's no divisions, and everybody's culturally together. We can all have a good laugh and a good time. It's always a fun time, so I'm really happy with how Vlogmas always turns out. I think we can always have a fantastic time with it each year. And what I've got lots of ideas still. You know, I've been conceptualizing ideas in my head, in the little Ozzers brain up here. I've got ideas. Don't worry, I'm not completely lost with it. I've got a theme. I've got a vision that I want to set in stone for this year's next Vlogmas series. Not this one coming next year, sorry, 2025 to 2026. Can't believe I'm saying that. I feel like I'm getting old. Gosh. I was thinking of doing a throwback series. So what I mean is each Vlogmas episode would be in the style of a particular year. So for example, let me give you an example here. So what I mean is if I give you some examples for next year's Vlogmas. So the first episode might have its own theme, and then the second episode uses the style of 2018, and then the third episode style of 2020, and then 2015, 2016. You know, I would make it completely faithful to the style, and I've got all the assets in a million different folders. I have the folders for each and every single year from I think it was 2017 all the way until now. So I've got everything that I need. It's just a matter of going back through those project files and using those, implementing those into the episodes. But anyway, I'm getting a bit too much into Vlogmas now, because that's not really the whole point of this video. Now I'm going to draw an analysis of the channel and where it stands, and where I plan to take it in the future. Because there is a big audience on here, or at least there was a big audience. I don't know if they're still here now. I mean, if you are, well, hello, and thank you. I appreciate you for sticking with me. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for sticking with the channel. I appreciate you, and all the best ones. But the cinematics, I want to keep doing them. But I have been feeling a bit more of that emotional attachment to my older videos, which were the obviously the Roblox videos. I'm not sure how to bring them back, because I've changed, as we all change. I like different editing styles. I like different games. I like different. I think I just act differently maybe now. I mean, I guess I'd have to put that into practice when I put myself in front of the camera on a Roblox game. But I think I could maybe do it. But it might be lesser of what I used to be. I don't know. We could switch things up. It might even be fun. It might just be the same. I don't know. But who knows? I mean, it might be a really good time. So I do feel that emotional attachment to my older videos. Definitely. It's something I think about on a daily basis, really. So I have. This is like why the summer to me, from when I finish uni, from when I finish each year, and we've got the 4 months just to ourselves to sort of just to work on ourselves, and well, you can do whatever you want in that time. I choose to try and work on myself for as much as possible. And these months to me, when we off from, we don't have uni for those couple months, is very important to me, for me to work on myself. And I think a lot about in that time of my channel. And I always have I have a vision such a big vision every time we get to the new year. I'm starting to think, okay, well, around the corner is the summertime, and that's where I'm free. I'm a free man. So this time around, I did have lots of ideas to return back to my Roblox content. It hasn't happened yet, and I'm still not sure if it's going to happen now, because I've got a few vlogs, cinematics that I still need yet to edit. Like I don't know, by the time this video comes out, I will have edited my Porn Diane vlog where we went to Surrey, down south, not up south, going down south. See those lovely people. And then we're going to go to Wales again, going back to 10B, and I'm going to do a cinematic there again. That's the plan anyway. And then by that point, it will be the 27th of July when we get back, so then that only leaves about a month and a half left of doing the Roblox videos. But we'll see where it takes us. I definitely want to come back and do them, because it was such a great time, especially doing it with collaborators like Jesse Gillette and some of my very good friends, some of my other very good friends, like Lyric, Britannic Enthusiast, and Centrix, wonderful people. I want to go back and do some videos again with them. It all depends on what happens with these cinematics and how long it takes me to edit them. And also, I'm not going to sweep this under the rug. Maybe just laziness as well. Might be a bit of, or just. Maybe I'm at the time of the day, I'm not really feeling it. I don't know if I'm ready to come back to that yet, because I spend a lot of my days now reading. I have an accumulation of books. If I just move my microphone there, never mind the wine. I've got loads of books there. I've got about 20 books, and all based on the Anglo-Saxon period. I'm very, very well interested and fascinated by that period of history. I read quite a lot on that, and with the idea of creating that history channel that I was going on about last year in September time, and I still yet to announce it, but I need to go back and I need to go back to the animation stuff and just figure it out again and get back into the pacing of things. But yeah, that's pretty much I believe anyway, everything that I wanted to get off my chest. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, actually. I mean, I just wanted to sit down and make it more of a journal and nothing, a bit more grounded, not fast cuts or anything, not anything too serious, just me kind of blabbering on and talking. I feel like that's the best way to communicate. It's a little bit less edity and a little bit more just the raw video, I guess you could say. I was actually on about this with somebody I replied to on Twitter. They said they don't really like the fast hyper edits that much anymore, and it's a little bit it can be a bit annoying. It's a little bit over the top. And I replied saying, you know what, I'm sort of getting to that stage of my life where all these videos are just the same thing. It's a bunch of, it's a theme park really, with all these videos doing these hyper edits. It's just a theme park each time now. They're all the same. That's not to discredit anybody, by the way. People that make those videos are, you know, very, very talented people, and I know some of them myself. I know a few that make those types of videos, and they are wonderful creations, very, very talented people. So that's not to discredit anybody. It's just with it's just when you see it so much, it can be a bit of an eyesore. It's just not for everybody. Is probably the best way to put it. But that's why I sort of went into my cinematics and my documentary style videos, because I feel they're a bit more just up my street. I like that. I like that style of video editing. It's more the pacing is slower, but to a not it's pacing is slower to a point where you can still enjoy it and you can actually concentrate. And that's the most important thing. If you can't concentrate on anything, then what's the point? I think this might be the best point to shut off the video, because I think I've got everything off my chest now. And it's one of those videos I think I definitely don't get to do often, but I've done it before in the past. But very rare, I think. So yeah, it was very good talking to you all. Thank you all for joining my TED Talk. I always appreciate everybody that attends these. I mean, I don't know how many people care and gets through these 20-minute videos or however long this video is going to be, but if you did make it to the end, I appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that. You're all fantastic, and yeah, this will be the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and this is Ozzers signing out. Goodbye, everybody.